In the middle of a battle, with all the confusion and uncertainty, there's one thing that keeps things organized and working well: the chain of command. This structured hierarchy ensures that every soldier knows their role and responsibilities, even in the most chaotic situations. From the top general to the newest soldier, everyone in the military understands how important it is to follow orders. This adherence to the chain of command is not just about discipline, it's about survival and efficiency. It's not about blindly doing what you're told, it's about trusting the system, the training, and the experience of the leaders. The rigorous training programs instill this trust and ensure that every soldier is prepared for any situation. The chain of command is the foundation of success in the military. It provides a clear structure that allows for quick decision-making and effective communication. It makes sure decisions are made quickly, information gets where it needs to go, and everyone works together as a team. This coordination is crucial in high-stakes environments where every second counts. Whether on land, at sea, or in the air, following orders without hesitation can be the difference between winning and losing, living and dying. The chain of command ensures that every soldier knows their duty and can act without delay. Imagine a group of soldiers trapped by enemy fire. The situation is dire and the pressure is immense, everything is confusing and everyone is scared. The chaos can be overwhelming and the fear can paralyze even the bravest soldiers. But then, a clear order cuts through the noise. The commanding officer's voice brings clarity and direction. The soldiers know what to do, they trust their leader and they take action. This trust and immediate response can turn the tide of battle. That's the power of the chain of command. It turns chaos into order, fear into action. It transforms a potentially disastrous situation into a coordinated effort. It's the lifeblood of any successful military operation, and it keeps every soldier, sailor, airman, and police officer safe and effective. The chain of command is not just a military concept, it's a principle that ensures unity and strength in the face of adversity. The importance of following orders is shown clearly in Operation Neptune Spear, the mission to find and stop Osama bin Laden. This brave raid, carried out by SEAL Team 6, showed the precision, courage, and strong discipline of the US military. Bin Laden, who planned the 9/11 attacks, had hidden from capture for almost 10 years. Finally, information led US forces to a house in Abbottabad, Pakistan. The stakes were incredibly high. Failure wasn't possible. The whole world was watching SEAL Team 6 as they got ready for one of the most dangerous missions in modern military history. Operation Neptune Spear depended on every single person following orders exactly. Every movement, every action had been carefully planned and practiced. There was no room for mistakes, no time for questions. The SEALs knew how important their job was, and they followed their orders perfectly, resulting in the death of bin Laden and a big win in the fight against terrorism. In the dark of night, SEAL Team 6 entered the compound in Abbottabad. They ran into unexpected problems like one of their helicopters crashing. But even with these problems, their training took over. They adjusted, they overcame the problems, and they kept going with their mission. Moving from room to room, the SEALs were met with resistance from bin Laden's guards. They responded quickly and effectively, stopping the threats while trying not to hurt anyone else. Everything they did was based on the orders they had received, orders meant to ensure the mission was successful and civilians were safe. Finally, they found bin Laden. At that moment, there was no hesitation, no discussion. Years of training, discipline, and commitment to the chain of command led to one decisive action. Bin Laden was stopped, and the world felt safer. Stopping Osama bin Laden was a major win, but the fight against terrorism isn't over. All over the world, extremist groups continue to cause chaos and fear, threatening innocent people. From the Middle East to our own cities, the threat is real and always changing. Terrorist groups are tough and adaptable, always looking for new ways to spread their ideas and recruit new members. They take advantage of poverty, lack of education, and unstable governments, twisting young minds and turning them into hateful people. The fight against terrorism is a complex challenge. It needs a complete approach that includes military action, gathering information, and working with other countries. But at the center of it all, the most important thing is the need for disciplined, well-trained people who understand the importance of following orders. Terrorist networks are experts at propaganda. They know how powerful information is, and they use it cruelly to help their cause. Through clever online campaigns, they spread their message of hate and violence, focusing on vulnerable people and communities. They twist the truth, change facts, and use people's fears and insecurities against them. They make violence look good, showing it as a path to glory and redemption. Their goal is to create fear and distrust, to weaken our values, and to cause problems in our societies. Fighting this dangerous propaganda is critical. We have to show their lies, challenge their stories, and offer a counter-message of hope, tolerance, and understanding. We have to teach our young people, give them critical thinking skills, and help them resist the appealing but dangerous message of extremism. Section 6. Complete obedience, the foundation of counterterrorism. In the fight against terrorism, there's no time for hesitation, no time for second thoughts. When lives are at risk, when our nation's safety is threatened, we need men and women who will follow orders without question, who know that their actions have consequences that affect many people. Questioning orders during a dangerous situation can cause delays, confusion, and mission failure. It can cost lives. The lives of our soldiers, innocent people, and those we've promised to protect. Discipline isn't limiting, it's freeing. It frees us from doubt, from fear, from being frozen by indecision. Every soldier, sailor, airman, and police officer understands this basic truth. They know that following orders isn't weakness, but a sign of their strength, courage, and commitment to the mission. It's what lets them face danger with a clear mind and determination, to risk their lives for something bigger than themselves. Section 7. Protecting our own team's safety and civilian lives. The safety of our troops and innocent civilians is the most important aspect in any military operation. It is the cornerstone of our mission and the guiding principle behind every action we take. Following orders isn't just about completing the mission, it's about making sure everyone comes home safe. It's about ensuring that every soldier, every comrade is accounted for and protected. Every order, every rule of engagement is created with these goals in mind. They are designed to minimize risks and maximize the safety of both our troops and the civilians caught in conflict. When soldiers know their jobs, when they trust their leaders, and when they work together as a team, they are much less likely to take unnecessary risks and suffer casualties. This unity and trust are the bedrock of our operations. Discipline saves lives. It ensures that every action is deliberate, every move calculated, and every decision made with the utmost care. It reduces harm to civilians. By maintaining strict discipline, we can better protect those who are most vulnerable in conflict zones. It allows us to achieve our goals while upholding our values. Our commitment to discipline and safety reflects our dedication to the principles we fight for. In the confusion of war, it can be easy to forget the bigger picture. The chaos can cloud judgment and obscure the mission's true purpose, but our soldiers are trained to always remember they're fighting for something bigger than themselves. They are constantly reminded of the values and the people they are protecting. They're fighting for freedom, for justice, for the safety and security of their families and friends back home. These ideals are what drive them forward, even in the face of danger, and that means protecting innocent lives even as they put their own at risk. It is a testament to their bravery and their unwavering commitment to the mission. Section 8. Victory through Discipline, a History of Honor. This chapter delves into the essence of discipline and its pivotal role in shaping the history and future of military success. History is full of examples of victories won and lost because of whether soldiers followed orders. The ability to follow commands precisely can mean the difference between triumph and defeat. From the ancient Spartans to today's SEAL teams, the message is clear. Discipline is the key to success on the battlefield and in life. These warriors, across different eras, have demonstrated that unwavering discipline is the cornerstone of their strength. It's the foundation of strong military forces, and it's the most important part of any successful counterterrorism strategy. Without discipline, even the best strategies can falter. But the importance of following orders goes beyond military operations. It extends into every aspect of life, influencing how we interact with our communities and contribute to society. It's a principle for all parts of life, from work to sports to our personal relationships. Whether on the field, in the office, or at home, discipline and respect for authority foster harmony and success. When we understand the importance of following rules, respecting authority, and working together towards a shared goal, we create a more stable, productive, and peaceful society. This collective effort is what binds us together and propels us forward. The men and women of our armed forces represent these values. They embody the principles of discipline, honor, and commitment in their daily lives. They are the guardians of our freedom, the protectors of our way of life. Their dedication ensures that we can live in peace and security. They deserve our complete support, our gratitude, and our respect. Recognizing their sacrifices and contributions is the least we can do to honor their service. And they deserve leaders who will give them the clear, direct, and decisive orders they need to succeed and return home safely. Leadership, rooted in discipline, is essential for their success and well-being. Section 9. Join the Fight, Global Prison, your source for insights. The fight against terrorism is a global fight, and it needs a global response. We must stand together against those who try to divide us, who preach hate and intolerance, who threaten our way of life. We must be watchful, we must be informed, and we must be ready to defend the values we believe in. For more information on the fight against terrorism, the growing threats, and how to support our troops, visit youtube.com/globalprison. Join the conversation, stay informed, and be a part of the solution.